Hi everybody, welcome back. I appreciate you being here. I am going to showcase all of the pickups that I got during the limited run yard sale event that happened yesterday. So really excited to be showcasing my pickups that happened on August 7th, 2021. Limited run was there. They gave a fantastic showcase, but also let other vendors be a part of that event as well. And I picked up a few things. One of the first things that I want to show you is something that I actually did get from Limited Run. And this is something that I typically wouldn't buy for myself, except that it was an exclusive variant that was only available at this particular event. So I went ahead and picked it up. It is a Jackax Combat Racing die-cast car. Now, what's cool about this is there is a die-cast car in all of the Jak and Daxter collector's editions. But this is a specific variant that's not available in any of the collector's editions, so I was able to pick one up. But moreover, I actually didn't just pick up one. I picked up two. Now, you might be wondering, why would you pick up two of these? And the answer is Grunkle. This exclusive variant that was only available to attendees of this particular event that you could not make it to. Well, I picked one up for you, sir. So Grunkle, expect this in the mail, sent all the way to the Netherlands, from me to you, as a gift. So one of these is for you, Grunkle. And that is a huge, gigantic thank you for all of the support that you've given me. And you will likely be the only one in the Netherlands to actually own this exact die-cast variant. So, I thought that was pretty cool. To add a little bit of fuel to the fire, and Grunkle, this is probably the last thing that I need you here for, and I'm trying to help you out, because I know you're at work. There was also another variant that was also only exclusive to the limited run yard sale, and it just so happened to be a PlayStation 4 variant to a game called Jackax Combat Racing with a special variant cover. This cover is not available anywhere else except for attendees of this variant. And, yep, Grunkle, I kind of got two of those too, sir. And, one of them's coming your way. My gift to you. So you will likely be the only person in the Netherlands that owns a copy of this particular variant for the PlayStation 4. And it's my gift to you, sir. So you have a video game coming your way as well as a die-cast card. So I did hear, or I did see a claim, which Jack on the claim, that's for Grunkle. Oh, dude, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Thank you, Neomecha. Chat has honor. That is awesome. Thank you, Neomecha. I really appreciate that. So I don't know exactly where it is, but we'll just call that particular copy that I'm showing right now. Oh, here it is. There you go. So there is the two copies that I was able to get at this event, and one of them is heading towards Grunkle. So Grunkle, for you, sir, expect this in the mail, along with the demo disc that I owe you. So, Grunkle, if you missed it, Neomecha just claimed Jackax Combat Racing in my collection, but I'm writing your name on it. So, that is the thing that you just missed. So he claimed it for you. So there you go. Oh man. Happy about this. Happy about this. So, and that is for being my exclusive PAL buyer. So thank you. And thank you, Neomecha. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Alright. That's what I needed you for, Grunkle. If you had to go back to work, I completely understand, but thank you for showing up for at least that little bit, because I wanted to kind of surprise you, and hopefully that makes your working day a little bit better going forward. All right. So let me speak a little bit about the event. I arrived at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was the 20th person to show up. How do I know I was the 20th? Well, because they were actually handing out little tickets. And these tickets were your place in line. My ticket just so happened to be, they went off of the last 3 digits, and I was number 20 in line. So my ticket guaranteed me to be the 20th order that actually was able to go through a checklist. Now this checklist, and I'm only going to show this very briefly because it kind of contains spoilers. This checklist was a list of games that they had, okay? And the only games that they had. Now, some of the interesting stuff is on this last page in this box here, you will see that they have special instructions for that particular area, and that was what this number was for. They had a lot of copies of this stuff in the first 2 pages, but that 3rd page that contained that box, you could only get 1 of each, and then on the last column, you can only get 1 period. So, yeah, I tried, because it wasn't on the list. So I wrote it down, hoping that they would have like 1 or 2 copies. They didn't. Spoiler alert. I did not get Papers, Please for the Vita. So that makes me very sad. But I was the 20th person to place my order, so I was able to get literally everything that I marked, which was really, really cool. I'm going to go ahead and showcase a mix between what I got from Limited Run, but also what I got from the other vendors. I'm going to just kind of mix everything together. So let's go ahead and get started. Guess who was there? Two Dudes Gaming. They were there again. Now this is the company that I bought a bunch of stuff at Siege. And they had quite a few other titles that I wanted to pick up as well. So I went ahead and picked those up. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I picked up from them right now. And we'll start off with a complete in-box copy of Tempo for the 32X, which is really exciting to me. I'm kind of more motivated to buy 32X games, just because I've gotten one of the most expensive ones out of the way. This one was also ridiculously expensive, and no, they did not give me as much of a discount as last time. So I didn't pay $150, but I did get 20% off this time. So it does include the cartridge, as well as all the paperwork. And the cartridge is in really nice shape. So, happy to get that added to the collection. And it came with a box protector, which is a little bit too big for a Sega Genesis game. I wonder what this was really used for. Who knows? So there you go, Tempo for the 32X. Also a copy of Primal Rage, complete in box for the 32X. Also ridiculously expensive. Good grief. But I was just complaining about not having enough copies of Primal Rage. They released it on so many consoles that I feel like I should own this several times over. So, but it's here, and I got it in my collection, so that makes me happy. See if there is a easy way to get that manual back inside. Now, I don't know which version of Primal Rage is considered to be the best version. I just know I now own it on the Super Nintendo, the PlayStation 1, and now the 32X. So, don't know which one is the best version, but, you know, eventually the goal is to get them all. Watch it be the Jaguar. If I had to guess, it was probably the Jaguar version. Yes, it is on regular Genesis. Yes. Yes, it is. And there you go. There you go. I do not have Primal Rage on the Sega Genesis. Not yet, anyway. I also got a long box PS1 game I've been needing, the original Darkstalkers. They actually had this exact copy at Siege, but I had spent so much money with them when I was at Siege that I didn't feel the need to pick it up until now. I kept trying to do the same thing that I did before, adding games, hoping that they would eventually get to 30% off. But this stop was after I spent a bunch of money at Limited Run, so I didn't have enough money to actually convince them that it was a good idea to give me 30% off. So, but I haven't opened this up yet, so I'm hoping everything's there. I would imagine if they're going to charge me $100 for this game, then surely it's complete in box, right? Two Dudes Gaming is located in Elizabethton, Tennessee. I actually spent a lot of my life in the Tri-Cities area in Tennessee. Absolutely hated it, so... And Two Dudes wasn't there when I lived there. Oh yeah, it's complete. Very nice. Very nice condition, too. And I even feel the registration card. There you go. Excellent. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Good deal. So $80 for that is what I paid. And the box itself, you know, typically what you see in these types of long boxes are the glue starting to peel. And, you know, this one isn't immune. If you look in this corner right here, you can see that it's starting to peel up at the top. But, you know, for the most part, this box is in fantastic condition. Fantastic condition. So, happy to have that. Only one more pickup from Two Dudes this time. And I hesitate to show it, honestly, because of the crap that's going on with Blizzard recently, and how much of a fan I am not of their all of the stuff that's coming out. However, oh, look at that. That is pretty bad. These must be some sort of save progress or something of that nature. Man. But it is Warcraft 2 for the Sega Saturn. It is complete in box. Oh. What kind of coffee am I getting this time? What's this? I got a frothy beverage this time from the wife. Caramel. What is it? Okay. Sweet cream. Iced. I mean, it's cold. So, that's good stuff. Okay, Spectre. Not a problem. Thank you, honey. So, this is what I got from Two Dudes Gaming. Excellent guys. I might have actually caught them on the stream yesterday. It's the guy that, like, yelled like crazy. He wooed into the camera. So, thanks to them again for working with me, being such awesome guys to work with. I really appreciate it. So, that's what I got from Two Dudes. I actually didn't buy anything from the Face of Evil, but the nice guy sitting next to him had a long box PlayStation 1 game that I needed to add to the collection. I think I paid $17 for this. It goes for around $20. So, I didn't want to haggle with him too much. He already cut me one heck of a deal with the Ghost in the Shell that I got, and the other games. I don't even remember the names of the games that I bought from him, but he already gave me a good deal with those. So I didn't want to haggle with him too much. I just, you know, I got a couple bucks off of the going rate for this. But complete in box, Bases Loaded 96 for the PlayStation 1. That's yet another long box game that I needed, and now I have it. Couple of other random pickups that I got. I bought this and a couple of Game Boy games from this other guy. Oh, there they are. Yeah, there we go. So I got a copy of Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. This is not from Two Dudes anymore. Somebody completely different. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer I got for $35. It was the only Dreamcast game that actually had a broken hinge, but it was the only one that I needed to add to the collection. So I told him that was fine. That was fine. It wasn't an issue at all. But I needed to add it to my collection, and I got it. So I'm happy about that. But I bundled it with two Game Boy games that I don't think I've ever seen: the 4-in-1 Fun Pack and Flip Hole. I don't know anything about these two games at all, but I've never seen them before. So I figured I'd pick them up, and I paid $40 for all three. So I was pretty happy about that. A couple of Xbox games that I was able to add to the collection. I need 7 of these, and they only had 1. Good news, this is the only one I've ever found, so... it's the Xbox Exhibition disc. This is the 4th one. There is 1 through 7. In order to be considered to have a full set, you need all 7. Well, this is the first of 7. But it is complete in box. I now have it to add to the collection, which is great. I never knew why I was having so much trouble finding this one game until I actually saw it for the very first time. And when I saw it, I almost didn't care what the price was. I needed to pick it up. It's called Ratatouille. Now, you would think that this wouldn't be too much of an issue, except it actually is. A pretty big issue. It's a GameStop exclusive, and I had no idea that Ratatouille on the original Xbox was a GameStop exclusive. No wonder I was having so much trouble finding this thing. I know, I have it for like Gamecube, I have it for PS2. I mean, I have this, but for the original Xbox, apparently, it's a GameStop exclusive. Who knew? That's kind of ridiculous. Thus, my struggle. But, hey, you know what? I found it. I paid exactly what they were asking for it. I didn't care. It was, you know, I'm 1 less away from the full set. I'm now less than 30 games away from a full set of original Xbox games. This is all the room I'm ever going to need for the original Xbox. And I'm happy with that. So, I was able to pick that up. Let's show some limited run games. Just some random stuff that I got through limited run. This is a mix if I've ever seen something. Huh. One thing that they didn't have on their checklist, but they actually had in their store, and I saw it, and I said, what is that? And they said, oh, it's there. And I said, okay, well, I want to get a copy of that, but I don't have it on the list. And they said, oh, well, that's weird. Just write it in, I guess. So I don't know how many of these they sold, considering it wasn't on the list, but I was the first one to actually point it out to them. And it is Shantae for the Game Boy Color, but it's the Japanese version of Shantae. Now, isn't that weird? Because in North America, they actually got a Game Boy Color version, which I do not have. But this is the Japanese version, produced by Limited Run, for the Game Boy Color. I thought that was weird. So I went ahead and picked it up. Now, is Iron Chef here by chance? Curious if Iron Chef is here. They had 1 PlayStation 5 game. And that's it. Only 1 PlayStation 5 game. And it broke my heart because they didn't have the 1 PlayStation 5 game that I needed. Cthulhu Saves Christmas. So, no, I wish, man. I wish they didn't have it. But they had a copy of Falconeer. Now, I have Falconeer. I have Falconeer already. I have a physical copy of Falconeer that I got from Limited Run Games. But it's for the Xbox Series X. So, but I didn't have the PlayStation 5 version. So I went ahead and picked it up. I think I'm setting myself a goal here. I think I want all of the limited games that come out for PS5. I think I want to do that. And not just Limited Run, but games released for the PS5 that are a limited production quality. I think I want to try to go for every single one. So if I'm going to do that, I needed to add this to the collection, so I went ahead and picked it up. Yes, sir, Mr. Neomecha. I will be happy to know. What shall I be happy to know? That is good news indeed. I wonder if I've already ordered it. The world may never know. They did have a few Vita games at the limited run booth, and you know, I gotta be honest, I have dropped the ball on Vita. I have completely dropped the ball on Vita, and it's unfortunate. I have like 99 titles on the Vita. I am way far behind, so I have some catching up I need to do, and so I bought every single Vita game that I needed. Darius Burst CS for the Vita. I had plenty of copies of that. Chronos Arc for the Vita. Pix the Cat. And Rockboxers Director's Cut DX. These were, and they had like 6 total Vita games. These are the 4 that I picked up. So. There you go. Those are the 4 Vita games that I got for myself. I wish Iron Chef was here. Maybe he'll show up. I got a PS4 game on from there as well. It's Blaster Master 02 for the PS4. I just missed the boat on these, and you know, I know some people go ham every week that they release something new. I'm not that type of person to do that, so there's quite a bit that I missed. So I went ahead and picked that up. A couple more things from Limited Run that I got. Switch Force Collection. I saw the collector's edition there. I'm starting to run out of room, so I just went ahead and got the standard edition. They made a Blaster Master for PS4. Why? Because they wanted to? This is also a Mighty Gunvolt Burst in Limited Run. Went ahead and picked up a couple of Switch games as well. And then the one 3DS game, as far as I know, this is the only 3DS game that they made. Maybe they made one more? I don't know. But it's Limited Run number 1 for the 3DS, a Tui. I just got the standard edition. I know they made a big collector's edition, but, you know. That's the only one? Okay. Now, I did have a pickup request from someone, and I have fulfilled that request for Iron Chef. I got him a copy of Night Trap for the PS Vita. So, apparently I'm trading this copy for a bunch of stuff from Japan. Apparently. So, I will be sending this in the mail. Iron Chef, if you would please go ahead and PM me your address, and I'll make sure it gets in the mail to you, man. Oh, great. I'm so happy with this trade, Iron Chef. Yay. Yay, trades. Good grief. Switching gears a little bit, I got a couple of things from Romanian Dark One. As you saw, he had a booth there. I went ahead and picked up a couple of things from him that I needed for the collection. The greatest hits version of Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation 1. I actually needed this. And yes, I actually paid the money for this stuff. But, you know what I couldn't check because I didn't have time? Couldn't check to see if the disc was correct. I wonder if it is correct. Now, I actually don't know. It is correct? Okay. Congressional investigation? Yes, it was one of the games. Night Trap was one of the games that actually sparked a bit of controversy. The original disc had Leon and Claire in front of their disc. Okay, great. Awesome. Excellent, excellent. So, got the greatest hits version of Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation 1. Also got a copy of Atelier Shali, Alchemists of the Dusk Sea for the PS3. This is one of the very few Atelier games that I needed to add to the collection. And when he had it, I was like, whoa, holy crap. Yeah, I kind of need that. How many PS1 games do I still need? It's slightly less than 300. Yami. Very sad indeed. So still a long way to go. But really happy to add this to the collection. Now, I was not aware that they actually released this in the United States until I saw this on his table. Which actually had me pretty excited to have an English copy of this. Automate, how do you even pronounce this? Automedius? Excellent. The Xbox 360. I've seen the Japanese premium of that game. I almost bought it because she's very naked and in a suggestive position to add to your Uwu collection. Oh, great! Wonderful. Wonderful. I wouldn't do that. Just saying. So a couple of things that I got from Romanian Dark One. Yana's still here, right? Yana, I got something that you might be interested in. Oh god. Would you guys quit with that? Yes, I did. Befowl. Yes, I did. But I had no idea that they had a North American version. So. Very exciting. Yes? Yana, I picked up something at Limited Run that you might not want to wait to claim. I know you said you were waiting until my audit was done before you claimed anything. But I got the Command & Conquer Remastered collection for the PC. And wow, this thing is freaking awesome. This thing is amazing. Physical version for the PC. I am beyond thrilled for this. This is amazing. Oh yeah, this is the PC. Yep. Yeah, it's fantastic. I was beyond shocked when I looked up the going rate for this game. You know, because I got it at limited run price. But a brand new version is well over $100. So. But I wanted to show that while Yana was here. I thought that was pretty cool. Where's Tiberian Sun? I mean, blame EA? Blame Westwood Studios? I don't know, man. Couldn't tell ya. Could not tell you. Alright, Spectre. There you are, sir. This is also a variant that was only offered at this particular event. It was actually originally scheduled for a different event altogether, but they had to cancel that event in 2020, so they only made it available at this event that I went to yesterday. I picked up one for myself, and Spectre had requested that I pick a copy up for him. Spectre, get a hold of me through DMs. We'll make sure then get this to you, man. You know, I'm only going to charge you exactly what I paid for it, and then shipping on top of that. So, but I did manage to get you a copy as well, so I wanted to make sure and let you know. This is the exclusive variant cover. So, now, for those of you who don't know, River City Girls was already released on the Switch. I have a copy of River City Girls, but it is a completely different cover. Mine's also signed, but this is the cover that we're used to seeing. And I actually got it signed twice over. This is the cover as well, but it's never been folded and put it into a case. So that's the inside cover of River City Girls for the Nintendo Switch. And this one is signed But to have this variant is pretty cool. Pretty freaking awesome. You want to claim this? Okay, you got it, buddy. You got it. And then I will send you the other one. Time to get some blank Switch cases? This one's in a case. It's in a protective case already. Yeah, I wanted to protect the autograph. So. Let me just put this back real quick. Curious if Bear's here. Or is he missing his first pickups ever? Did they really? Neo Mecha? I didn't know that. Starting to run out of room already, guys. Moving back, I picked up a few more things from Romanian Dark One that I figured I'd show you. I paid quite a bit of money for some of this stuff, but still worth it. Still worth it. A copy of Dungeons and Bombs for the PS Vita, factory sealed. That one was expensive. Goodness, that one was expensive. I also managed to pick up the Gran Turismo 5 Collector's Edition for the PlayStation 3. Now, unfortunately, this is incomplete. Makes me very sad. But, oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my god. This is pretty thick manual. Claim it. You got it, Hodag. You got it. So, nice, cool collector's edition. Unfortunately, it's not complete, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this right on the shrine. Right on the shrine. So, it's not complete, but the box is just really freaking cool. And, you know, I did not pay nearly what it's worth, even in this condition. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Worth $10 for the North American Gran Turismo 5? No. Maybe the standard edition. But yeah, I picked that up. I mainly picked it up because of the shrine that I currently have up. Hodag built the shrine. A couple of the rarer things that I got from Mr. Romanian Dark One. Razion EX for the Nintendo Switch. This is the limited edition one. Factory sealed, which is cool. Oh my god. Here you go, Neo Mecha. Just for you, buddy. Swear to god. And then a copy of Sense for the Nintendo Switch as well. Maybe Iron Chef? Maybe? We'll talk about it later, buddy. Going back to Limited Run, I actually got the last copy of this. I don't know how many of these they brought, but I really wanted to get this added to my collection. And they told me, they said, oh, you got the last one. Now keep in mind, I was number 20 on the list. So I have no idea how many people ordered this before me. I'm just glad I got the last one. Clanad. Limited edition for the Switch. You guys are so silly. I got the limited edition version of this. They did still have standard editions of it, but I got the limited. No, sir. Because I want it. Wholesome sad uwu. Oh my god. Iron Chef, relax, buddy. Wow. You guys are so silly. This was really cool. I actually missed the boat on this. And I think they only had like 3 of them for sale. I just got lucky, and I managed to pick up a one of these before they completely sold out. This is called the Sega Astro City. Now, if you know anything about this, this is a mini console that was made available through Limited Run. I thought that was really weird, right? But I missed the boat completely on this. 37 mega titles. Now, this is typically what a stand-up arcade looks like in Japan from Sega, except you sit down to play. So, really cool to have this in my collection. I knew as soon as I saw it on the list, I knew I was going to want it. It also has HDMI compatible, so you can plug it up to the TV and play. Although, not entirely sure why you would want to hold this in your hand while you're playing it on the big screen TV. But that's okay because they actually made a controller for it. And I picked up the controller. Now, from my understanding, this particular controller is way more rare than this thing. So, very happy to have gotten the controller to go with it. But the other cool thing is, as I was buying my stuff, Josh was there. And Doug was there. And I wanted them to sign something for me. Because you know how I am, me and my freaking autographs, dude. And I actually got them to sign this thing for me. And I thought that that was pretty cool. So, for those of you who don't know, these two are the creators of Limited Run games. If you saw the Limited Run E3 release that they did, it's the 2 people that were the main people talking about the Limited Run games. They were both there, obviously. It was their event. But I got them to sign the box for me, which is really cool. There's Bear. Hi, Bear. So, got that. That was pretty cool. Oh, goodness. Now, some of you might have seen this on stream, but this is one of the rare things that I actually was able to capture while I was streaming there. Cell phone quality was just awful. Very unfortunate, but I got a strategy guide, Final Fantasy Tactics strategy guide. And, you know, as soon as I saw it, I was like, man, I would love to actually play Final Fantasy Tactics again and just have this in my lap. Because that would be really fun. So I went ahead and picked it up. It was $10. And the reason why it was $10 is because the last page is completely torn apart. Which makes me very, very sad. But, you know, to serve as a strategy guide, hey, you know, $10? That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, Ben. Sounds good, dude. So, Final Fantasy Tactics strategy guides, that's pretty cool. I was happy to have gotten that. But if that were the only strategy guide that I got, I'd be lying. This is going to take a minute. I might have gotten some more strategy guides. I will show these very quickly. Because as I was leaving, this is the last thing that I purchased. As I was leaving, this guy that also sold the Final Fantasy strategy guide said, I don't want these. Somebody buy them all for $1 each. So, remember, everything that I'm going to show you, it was $1 each. Okay? Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This is a thick boy. $1. NBA Street Volume 2. Mission Impossible Operation Surma. Unreal Championship. Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. Star Wars Battlefront. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Brand new. This thing has still got its cellophane on there. Virtual Fire 4. And if it says it's got a poster, it still has its poster. So that's pretty cool. Remember, I don't collect strategy guides, but you know, for $1 a piece. WWF SmackDown, just bring it. Dead to Rights. Devil May Cry. Half-Life 2. Devil May Cry 2. The Getaway. Manhunt. That was pretty cool to get. Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. Hitman Contracts. Max Payne 2. This one's really cool. Maximo. Ghosts to Glory. That was pretty cool. I was really excited to get that one. Black. Blood Ring. For some reason, they made a strategy guide for Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. Probably a list of moves. If I'm not mistaken, that plays very similarly to Tony Hawk, so it's probably just a move list. Very skinny strategy guide, so. Maybe Iron Chef, maybe. Battlefield 2. Bioshock 2. Still in Shrink. Halo 2. That one's pretty cool. Big old thick boy right here. Halo Reach. Onimusha 2. Time Splitters 2. And From Russia with Love 007. All of these were $1 each. I don't see how I could not buy these. I thought they were pretty cool. I wanted them. So I got them. That was a lot of strategy guides. Oh god. Oh, and I bought the tote that they all came in. He added $3 to the total because I bought the tote. Like, can I have the tote so I could carry these back to my car? And he said, yeah, I'll have to charge you for it. I was like, oh my god, whatever, man. You do you. Couple other things I got. Got this one from a Romanian Dark One, The Jungle Book. For the original Game Boy. For $7. I did not get this from Romanian Dark One. I don't remember where I got this from, to be perfectly honest with you. Probably Limited Run themselves. This is Revenant Dogma. Yeah, I did get this from Limited Run. Revenant Dogma. It was totally up to him if he charged you enough for it. Now, since you guys told me about this, I've been on the lookout for it. I almost got it at Siege, but was unable to secure the deal for the price I wanted to pay. But I found it again during this event, and it was at the price I wanted to pay. So, no haggling required. I just went ahead and picked it up. It's Ikaruga for the PS4. And I was able to get at least the PS4 copy. If nothing else, I got the PS4 copy. So, oh my god, you guys are awful. A total bargain. So this was a really good grab for me. I was very happy to pick this up. So I was able to get it, add it to my collection, and okay, you got it, buddy. I'm running out of room, guys. Let's go back to limited run purchases, which means I wait on that stuff. Grab a couple of things out of here. Good grief. Yes, most of my money was spent at the limited run booth. I mean, that's why we were all there, right? Oh my god. Ben Bears, that's awful. We're Ikaruga buddies now. Wow. Yeah, I'll get the Switch version eventually. A couple of limited run titles. These are all brand new in Shrink. I have Iconoclasts. Billion Road. Black Bird. Blazing Chrome. Doom 64. Now, keep in mind, they did have some of the collector's editions there, but let me tell you something. I'm starting to really get concerned about space. So, I'm pretty much relaxing on the collector's editions. Burb me. Blackbird. That's funny. So I'm pretty much buying standard editions for the most part. I have a collector's edition of Dust. Let me tell you something. This is a fun game. I also backed this on Kickstarter when it was on Kickstarter, and I don't even remember the year. But I got an Xbox 360 version of it. That's how long ago it was. So the fact that they put it on the Switch is pretty cool. I had the collector's edition on the Switch, but I didn't have a standard edition, so I went ahead and picked that up. I love this. This is excellent. I sure can, Yami. So there's the cover of the Burb hatching. Is it a bird of happiness or foul fortune? Ba-doom. Feathers black, all lives consumed. Looks like a bullet hell. Romanian Dark One, good to see you. I've already shown most of the stuff I got from you. You missed quite a bit. Quite a bit. So, more stuff that I got directly from the limited run. We're off to a good start there. Yami, I'm about to show you the reason why I wanted you here. Because I have yet to do that. I have yet to do that. Alright, I got this not from limited run. It's Giraffe and Annika, the Musical Mayhem edition from NIS. I don't really know a whole lot about this. But, you know, for a price of $45 for a limited edition version, still sealed, why not, right? I also grabbed a copy of Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for the Gamecube with a loose disc. Came on me. There we go. You got this on sale via Amazon. You probably paid less than me. I have Resident Evil 1, 2, and 4. I think. Now I gotta check. I have Resident Evil 2 and 4 and 7. So I needed 1 and 3. Well, I got 3 now. And I paid like $5 for it, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, Yami, here you go, sir. The reason why I have called you to this pickup stream. As soon as I saw it, I almost didn't care how much it was worth. I thought of you instantly. And then I looked up the price, and it was a laughable $5. $5. Oh, and this game is new in shrink. It's called Songbird Symphony. It's a European exclusive, question mark? I don't know if it's... Yeah, we got a deal. Yeah, $5. Now, here's the cool part, okay? So it says, the cutest 2D platformer ever composed, lead Burb, which is his name, Burb, across interconnected levels, bursting with life and hidden areas to uncover. Engage in catchy musical segments that will challenge your rhythmic skills. What? His name is Burb? So as soon as I saw that, I was like, yes, please. I will buy this. What? It's only $5? You gotta be kidding. You must play this on stream, I dare you. I tell you what, Yami, I will do that very thing just as soon as I'm able to stream PlayStation 4 games. I will do that. So, I mean, I like rhythm games anyway. But I hate platformers. I don't hate them, but it's going to be very challenging for me. But that's why I wanted you here. You can stream PS4 games from PS4. No setup needed. No excuses. Oh, here we go. Here we go. More stuff directly from Limited Run. Seriously running out of room right now. The Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. Saturday Morning RPG. Shadowgate. That is a Game Boy game. Like, original Game Boy. I probably own. If I had to guess, I own Shadowgate. Maybe I don't. Huh. Thought I did. Oh, it's Game Boy Color. What am I thinking? Yeah, I do. I own the Game Boy Color version of Shadowgate, if it's the same type of Shadowgate. How go the efforts to get that multi-console streaming setup working? Yep, I just gotta own a computer and attach it to my OLED TV. So, with the chip shortages and with the way video cards are priced today, that's on hold until things calm down. Did you see the claim? No. But, okay. I got you. Got a copy of Shantae, 7 Sirens for the Switch. And all of these are factory sealed, guys. I got them directly from Limited Run. Tiny Metal Ultimate. Back to stuff I got from Romanian Dark One. Best Buy variant covers on some of the Limited Run stuff. Yeah, what about them? So much better. I mean, probably. I did not see the Samurai Jack one, no. This is stuff I got from Romanian Dark One. I got Catherine Full Body. Ion Fury. Wonder Boy in Monster World. Asha in Monster World, I should say. This is, you know what? This is not in Shrink. These two are. They are factory sealed. This is also factory sealed. Ministry of Broadcast. That actually looks pretty cool. Narcos, Rise of the Cartels. Factory sealed. This one I saw just in his bin. I was like, man, I want that. Railway Empire. So that's all stuff that I got from Romanian Dark One. Alright, Yami. Sounds good. Seriously running out of room. And the last two things I got from Mr. Romanian Dark One. These are pretty cool. I'm happy about these. PlayStation Vita. Metal Slug 3. The Collector's Edition. Comes with a whole bunch of stuff. Good grief. And the copy of Metal Slug 3 for the Vita is actually still sealed. So that's pretty cool. I am so late to the Vita scene, and it's really sad. There was a vendor there that was selling 95% of a complete set for PlayStation Vita, and his freaking prices were just ridiculous. It was insane. Absolutely insane. And then this one is a European exclusive. And, which is fine. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Romanian Dark One. This is for PlayStation 4, correct? Garu Mako the Wolves. Now, don't get me wrong, there are Garu Mako the Wolves copies made by Limited Run for sale in North America to include a collector's edition that looks very similar to this. But this is the European version of that. When I got a Vita, I said, derp, I'll go all digital. Oh, no. Oh. Sorry, But this is a European exclusive. Yeah, I mean, that's cool to have. I love owning something like that in my collection, so. Running out of games to show you guys. Oh, one more thing from Romanian Dark One. Cruising Velocity for the Game Boy Advance. For $9. Yep, I'm almost done, guys. Tried to go quick. The rest of the stuff that I have is from Limited Run themselves. A copy of Blaster Master Zero. Now this is the first one for PS4. Dark Devotion. Garu Mark of the Wolves. From Limited Run. I wanted a North American copy in my collection as well. Metal Slug XX. Forgotten Anne, and let me tell you something, I really wanted to get the collector's edition on this one. It's a big, gigantic treasure chest looking thing. And I actually decided against it. I needed to stick to my guns and not buy collector's editions anymore. That said, the cover art to this is really freaking cool. West of Loathing. The first Turok, I have the second one. I don't have the first one, so I'm going to head and got the first one. Valhalla. Wizard of Legend. And finally, Oxenfree. Now, the interesting part about Oxenfree, claim Valhalla. Alright, you got it, buddy. You got it. The interesting thing about Oxenfree, my wife actually pointed this out. On the back here, if we look right there, we could see that there's a couple of things going wrong here, and I'm trying to get my camera to focus as much as it possibly can, but some of the text is overlapping right here. So I thought that was pretty interesting that it's a bit of a misprint. But it's the 10th Nintendo Switch game they had ever released, Oxenfree. So interesting that they would have that, right? These old limited run games. Like What's the Loathing? Which one is What's the Loathing? That's the 11th one. Number 11 in their series. So, really cool to have all of these and add them to my collection. Guys, that's going to do it for me for pickups for the day. I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by. And if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more pickups. Not exactly like this, but other games that I need to add to my collection. And I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you next time.